welcome back to the channel. So in the previous episode, we loaded our logs into the wells that we had logs. Some of these wells were well K3, which we have logs here. It had logs, so we loaded the logs in it. Well K4 and well K5. In this episode, we are going to load all these wells and view them in the well section window so that we can display our wells. So to open and display your wells, you come to the window section, then you go to the well section window. In the well section window, after clicking on the well section window, a dialog box appears. You click OK. Now your well section window is opened, but it has empty wells because there are no wells active. So we will go and take our wells to activate all our wells. So this is our well K1, K2, K3, K4, K5, K6, and these are the distances between the individual wells. After doing this, we will have to display our logs in the well. To display your logs in your well, there is one thing that I have to explain. So in each individual well, for instance, the logs in well K3, when you open it, you see all the logs that you loaded for it. Same applies to all the wells. But in Petrel well interpretation, we always want each single log to have the same editing because they are all from the same lithology. So to achieve that, this is where we do it, which is the global well logs. So in the global well logs, anything that you do here to each individual log affects all the logs in all the wells. So when I take gamma ray here, all the logs are going to display their gamma rays. When I take shallow resistivity, all the logs are going to display their shallow resistivity if only they are having one. So that is what we do. So over here, I will use two logs as an example. I'll use the gamma ray and my lower resistivity. So in this example, you can see that only K3's logs are showing, K4 and K5 are not showing. So what we have to do is that we have to reference our system of measurement. In our well logs, we used true depth or measured depth, but over here we are having SSTVD, so we will have to change that to measured depth. Then after changing it to measured depth, we will have to view entire well. So to view your entire well, you come to this icon here, you click on it, then you choose the second one, view entire well, and all the wells will display their relative logs. So after displaying the logs, for the shading, if we are shading gamma ray logs, you double click on gamma ray, and after this open, near the gamma ray, there is this pop-up here. You click on it, then it opens. Then this is where you can change your minimum and your maximum value for your logs to display well in the interpretation window. And this is where we change the color. So to change the color, I'll come here, choose more colors, and in the more colors, I'll prefer to shade my gamma ray gold because that's what really gives me an easy identification. You can choose whatever that you want. I click OK, I click apply, then the software asks me if I'm really ready to change the gamma ray because it's not going to affect only this gamma ray, but it's going to affect any other gamma ray that has been loaded. Then I confirm I want to change my gamma rays. Then I choose OK. So after OKing these dialog boxes, to display my color in the well section window, I'll come to this icon. I'll click on it. I'll double click on gamma ray over here. Then I'll choose curve filling. In my curve filling, I'll insert the color that I set earlier for the gamma ray with this. So I'll add new curve filling. So after clicking on it, it will bring the color that I brought. If I don't want it again, I can delete it with this, but I want it, so I activate it. This place is a bit confusing, so you have to pay very much attention to it. So how are we shading? Are we shading from the edge of the track to the curve, or from the curve to the track? You can shade it either way, but you have to be mindful of your interpretation. So over here, I'll shade from the curve to the track. After that, I'll change fill color to as property. Then I'll change this fill color for the negative to as property. Mind you, we are shading gamma ray, so I'll change my gamma ray. I'll change caliper to gamma ray. Then I'll click on apply, then OK. Then my color shadings come. So over here, from my view of things, or from my side, you can see the ones with the lighter colors are your suns, and the deeper ones are your shields. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to load our seismic and display it. Bye.